Every child is special in their own way. Children have distinct personalities, traits, and abilities that allow them to express themselves in a social setting. However, some kids have traits that are surprising, to say the least. This is what distinguishes them as exceptional. Here is a list of the most unusual kids you won't believe exist. Nariana. Nariana lives in Yakutia, Siberia. She is nicknamed the Siberian Snow White for a good reason. She possesses stunning pale hair and a fair complexion. The interesting fact is, she's the only blonde and the first albino from both sides of her family. The little girl wishes to do modeling someday. She has even received multiple offers from modeling agencies. However, her mother is not on board with the plan yet. Currently, Nariana is just like any other kid of her age who likes dancing and drawing in her free time. Mia Alfalo Shunem. Who doesn't love nice hair? This unusual kid from Tel Aviv, Israel has gorgeous long hair. Different styling in her breathtakingly beautiful hair is a delightful sight. With only 12 images in her Instagram profile, Alfalo already has more than 78,000 followers. She is gaining fast worldwide popularity. Shunem has already worked with the popular British magazine Vogue. Hairstylist Sagi Dahari also has worked on her hair. She says the little girl is easy to work with and does not complain or argue. Alfalo is one of many unusual kids in the world. Madden Humphreys. This unusual kid was born with bilateral cleft lip and palate, meaning a visibly split upper lip. She also has eye conditions known as heterochromia iridium. This causes differences in eye color. His classmates bullied him about his scar and different colored eyes. For that, he was never insecure about his unique features. The bullying took a toll on him, and he decided to give his bullies a little advice in an anti-bullying video. The video later went viral. Christina Humphreys, Madden's mom, was clueless about how to help her son. Then she stumbled upon a post in a remarkable Facebook group. It was created for mothers of children with cleft lips. The post was about adopting a brown and white cat with a cleft lip like Madden. She, of course, got the cat. Alexandra Siang. Alexandra Siang is an unusual kid model from the Philippines. She was born in 2005 with a height of 4 foot 6 inches. One amazing fact is, the pitch of her voice is surprisingly different from her height. She used to get bullied by people for being too short for her age. However, after she started modeling and got popular, it all stopped. Apart from modeling, Siang is like any other teenager. She goes to the Davao City National High School in the Philippines. Siang's so-called imperfection made her unique and beautiful. But sometimes, something that makes someone exquisitely pretty can also cause harm. The next story is a perfect example of that. Lalitpatidar. Lalitpatidar, a 13-year-old, is from Naleta village in Madhya Pradesh, India, has the nickname Wolf Boy. The reason for this interesting nickname is a rare human condition known as hyperrhetosis. It causes a person to grow hair all over their face. Newsflare reports that he has been like that from birth. The doctors diagnosed the condition as incurable. Even though the relatives and locals are very used to seeing this hairy little boy around, strangers sometimes get startled when they see Patidar for the first time. Arya Permana. We all gain a couple of extra pounds at some point in life, but this amazing story of weight gain can baffle anyone. At the age of 13, Arya Permana from West Java, Indonesia, was given the title of World's Fattest Boy. Since childhood, Arya has undergone an incredible transformation to shred the extra pounds. He weighed a normal 7 pounds at birth, but his weight skyrocketed by the age of 2. He continued to puff up continuously as time passed. His parents visited doctors to seek help regarding his appetite. This unique kid made headlines in 2016 for having the weight of an astonishing 30 stones. However, thanks to his strict diet and exercise regime, some years later he has lost 17 stone. Muin Bakonei. Having long, luscious eyelashes is every woman's dream. This 11-year-old boy from Moscow is living that dream. He possesses eyelashes that are almost 2 inches long. At birth, Bakoneev's lashes reach it up to his lip and are currently 1.7 inches long. One might think such long lashes can be uncomfortable, but not for him. Bakoneev is quite comfortable with his remarkable lashes and dreams of becoming a great football player when he grows up. He is in the Russian Book of Records for his surprisingly long lashes. Isaac Johnson. This most unusual boy from Bloomington owns the world's largest mouth. This 15-year-old boy holds the record for the largest smile. Johnson's gape measures 3.67 inches when he opens his lips as wide as he can. Johnson, a student at Washburn High, was also approached by Jimmy Kimmel Live about a prospective appearance. Johnson has the chance of making a new record if he enters a competition to load his mouth with marshmallows. Muhammad AlShik. Muhammad AlShik, nicknamed Spider Boy, made the world record for the most full-body revolutions. He managed to keep a chest stand for 1 minute straight during a Guinness World Records competition held in Amman, Jordan. Muhammad's family and friends also came along to support and encourage him. Muhammad was born with an incredibly flexible spine. He has been a competing athlete for 5 years now. In 2015, he entered Arab's Got Talent, where he reached the top 3, but he has higher ambitions. It's amazing how much someone can achieve by simply accepting and enhancing their abilities and so-called flaws. Farook James Miller. This 7-year-old proved that embracing one's looks can be awesome. This amazing kid became an internet sensation just by accepting his luscious curly hair as it is. Farook is now a certified Instagram star with over 200,000 followers. He is using his fame to encourage people to embrace their natural hair. Bonnie Miller, Farook's mother, manages his account and takes care of his hair. Bonnie was pressured to get her son a haircut, but despite that, she kept it as it was. In just a matter of a few years, Farook's hair went on high demand in the industry. Now, people are trying to get this kind of long hair to look awesome. Farook finds it really cool that he has turned into a fashion trend now. Melanie Dickerson. Melanie Dickerson has eyes that can take anyone's breath away. Her enormous, enchanting eyes are like a Disney princess. However, beauty can also be blight sometimes. A rare genetic disorder called Axenfeld-Rieger syndrome, which gave her the gift of such beautiful eyes, could blind Melanie someday. Strangers are often amazed by her big, sparkly eyes and stop her to take a close look. Melanie's mother, Karina Martinez, makes sure she knows that she is unique and beautiful. She's just a perfect, beautiful baby girl. Do you think her genetic disorder is a blessing or a curse? Share your views in the comments below. Isaiah Bird. Sometimes fate can be cruel. This little boy was unfortunate enough to be born without legs. Despite that, fate couldn't defeat him. Isaiah surprisingly plays football, soccer, runs, swims, surfs, and skateboards. But it's the wrestling ring where this 9-year-old from Long Beach, New York shines the most. He has become one of the hardest to beat. Isaiah won an astonishing 27-12 in his 5th year on the wrestling team. His coach Rodriguez started coaching him since 9 years old. Since then, Rodriguez has been playing the role of both Isaiah's coach and teaching assistant. His coach hopes he will be a motivational speaker someday. Isn't he one of the most unusual children? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Luis Manuel. A couple in Colima, Mexico, is desperate for assistance for their 10-month-old kid. Luis is the same weight as a 9-year-old. He weighed an average of 8 pounds when he was born. However, he now weighs 62 pounds. Doctors have been shocked as to why he has gained so much weight. Luis is called the world's biggest baby. He may be suffering from a hormonal imbalance. Luis Manuel Gonzalez might have Prader-Willi syndrome, a rare genetic condition. This causes an uncontrollable hunger, unregulated growth, and reduced muscle tone. Virasanya Barun Goncharova. Everyone fears a hit in the heart. However, no one can match the fear of virasanya. The little girl was born with her heart outside her chest. She was hit directly in her very vulnerable vital organ while at school. After that, she was rushed to the hospital. This 8-year-old girl suffers from thoracoabdominal syndrome. The condition is so rare that it affects only 1 in a million. The little girl is trying to live as normal a life as possible. But recently a classmate hit her vulnerable heart. That caused her to be hospitalized. Balaji. This 12-year-old resembles the Hindu monkey god Hanuman. The boy was born with a 7-inch long tail. People have been crowding a tiny village in Punjab to pay respect to the unusual boy. The medical staff has described the tail as a congenital malformation, but the locals take it as a divine sign. Among his devotees, little Arshad Ali is known as Balaji. He has meningocele. It is the protrusion of the meninges through an opening in the spinal column. This disorder makes him one of the world's most unusual kids. Supatra Sasusvan. Another mind-blowing Reddit story is that of Supatra. She was once crowned the world's hairiest girl. Supatra has nicknames such as the Star Wars character Chewbacca, Wolf Girl, and Monkey Face. Supatra has Ambras syndrome, which causes excessive hair growth from tip to toe. Only 50 people around the world are known to have suffered from this since the Middle Ages. The condition is caused by a faulty chromosome. Supatra is one of the most unusual people in the world. Runa Begum. But first, do us a favor. Click that like button to inspire us. Subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell, and you won't miss any interesting videos. Done then? Let's go. We often use the term mind-blowing. Tripura-born Runa Begum has literally had her mind blown. She passed away in her home after her head swelled up to 94 centimeters. At that time, she was 5.5 years old. Runa had been scheduled for surgery the month after her demise. The disorder itself wasn't that uncommon. However, her case was one of the rarest. Many children with this disorder go to an early grave even before being treated. She received 8 free surgeries at the Fortis Memorial Research Institute. Thanks to those, the little girl could communicate with monosyllables with her parents. Evan Fasciano. Getting the news of a tough disease is unnerving, even as an adult. Imagine getting that news regarding your unborn child. 2 days before Evan Fasciano was born, his parents received news that shook them. Doctors discovered that he would be born with a rare and horrible skin disease. The disease could claim Evan's life. Evan Fasciano was born in Goshen, Connecticut. His body was covered in tough scales. His eyes were covered with too much crust that he was not able to open them. He couldn't see for weeks and had to stay in the ICU for 2 months. But the amazing fact is, the parents didn't give up, and neither did Evan. As like Evan's determined parents, the unusual twins up next on the list also have a strong mother. Callie and Carter Torres. Identical or not, twins have many features that join them. However, Callie and Carter are unusual conjoined twins. The girls are attached from the large intestine and below. Chelsea Torres, the mother, had been advising multiple times by her doctors to abort the twins. Now she is getting ready to celebrate Callie and Carter's 3rd birthdays. The twins now have adapted to this conjoined life. Chelsea says that she does not have any plans to separate her twins despite public abuse. Which of the kids did you find the most unusual? Have you ever seen anyone like this in real life? Let us know in the comments section. Like always, if you enjoyed it, be sure to give us a big thumbs up and leave us some love in the comments section. To keep up to date with all of our awesome videos, be sure to hit subscribe and turn your notifications on to never miss a thing. Until next time, do take care of yourself.